Pensacola and surrounding areas. Thanks for tuning in to Vitamin D TV. I'm Vitamin D, and today we're gonna take out my boat for the first time. So in my last video, I revealed the boat to you guys and showed you all the features and things that it came with in the deal, but I haven't had time to take it out up until now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and run to West Marine, which is a local marine shop that sells anything you need for boats, fishing, whatever. And anyways, we're gonna go get a few things, and then we're gonna see if we can't take this guy out for the first time. I need to test the motor and make sure it runs right. I need to check the trolling motor. We got the batteries already charged up. Anyways, I'm gonna quit talking, and we're gonna take this baby out and see how she'll do. We're just gonna do a mini run though. It's not gonna be nothing too serious. I might take a couple rods and you know, wet a line. So y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna see if we can't get this baby in the water and get her running. Let's go. Let's just hope we never have to call them to come and get us. Too painful. I got almost everything I need, but I gotta tell you, boating equipment is very expensive. I guess the saying is true. The acronym BOAT stands for break out another 1,000. Yeah. All right guys, so we got what we need here, or some of what we need. We didn't get everything we needed, but I think I'm gonna change plans. So instead of taking the boat out and then just dropping it in and hoping that it runs, that would be a terrible idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this motor running at the house before we actually take it somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get situated with the things that I have. I'm going to mix the gas, and then we're going to put a bucket of some sort down here at the propeller to where it can suck up water and keep itself cool if it does get running. And you know, it's just bad for motors to be running out of water, boat motors. So we will do that, and then I'll check back with you guys before I get it running. So the question is, will it run? Let's see what we can do, guys. Stay tuned. All right guys, first things first is to make sure that we got our boat motor and water. So I have this big bucket filling up with water. Okay, this water should come up to a certain level to where the boat motor can actually suck water up, and it should spit water back out from somewhere underneath here out this way. So that's taken care of. The next thing we got to do is mix some gas, which is new to me. We're gonna mix this stuff up, yeah, then we're gonna go to start pulling. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if this baby's gonna run or not. Let's go. All right, so we're fueled up. We got our mix in there. Now we're just gonna give her a little shake. All right, just a couple of shakes, nothing too crazy. Then we're gonna plug this guy up. Like how convenient this is. Make sure that's snapped on there. So the fuel is hooked up, guys. Fuel is hooked up. Now we got this primer bulb. We'll give that a few pumps, prime it until it gets tight, and she's pretty tight. I think we're ready to try and start her. Make sure she's in neutral. All right, she's in neutral. All right, we can't get ahead of ourselves. So this is a kill key lanyard. She will not run if that switch is not fixed in its right position. So this is a universal lanyard, and it came with all of these different styles of safety switch key thingies, and I think ours is this one. So what you do is you kind of pull that guy out like that, and if that one doesn't hold, then we can try another one. So the way this thing works is this is the safety switch, and if at any point the operator, who is supposed to have this lanyard attached to himself, in case of an emergency, if that operator is somehow thrown from the boat, in order to stop this boat from running into someone's dock or into another boater, this switch will kill the engine. So we'll go ahead and hook this guy up. Yeah, since we're not actually boating on the water, we're just gonna let this dangle here. We'll pull our choke here. Choke is pulled. I think it's time to give her a few pulls. Let's see what happens. I'll do a few quick pulls, little slow pulls, just to get some fuel running through the line. And then oh wow, I was just barely pulling it and it started, or it tried to start. So that was a choke. This engine just fired off with me barely even pulling it, and it shut right off. So that was a choke. Let's push the choke back in. We'll give it a real pull, and she should fire off. I mean, I'm shocked it just fired off with that little pull. Let's go. Oh, she wants to start. Oh, she's running. She's running. Incredible. See that water spitting out down there? See if we can't give it a little throttle. It seems to be kind of struggling. Oh, wow. Wow, it's purring like a kitten, guys. So she's spitting water. It's not a constant stream, but she is running good, and that's exhaust coming out of the bottom down there at the prop. Wow. Oh, I'm so stoked. It's idling good. Everything's good. Maybe she needs a little bit more water to be able to grab and spit, so I'm gonna turn the water on. That is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Okay, so I just shut it off because it didn't seem like it was getting enough water. So wow, I'm impressed. Wow, she runs good, and it sounds healthy. It sounds healthy. It's quiet too. It's more quiet than I thought. And that's a 2-stroke. Little Nissan, man. That's awesome. What do you guys think about that? Shoot me some comments. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Next, we're gonna put the trolling motor on, and she's getting there. I think we're gonna be putting this boat in the water here soon. What do you guys think? Let's go. Dude, that thing runs so good. That is crazy. Okay, I think I'm gonna crank it back up because I forgot to do something. I'm gonna crank it back up, and I'm gonna put it in forward. Yeah, and we're gonna see if the prop actually turns. Yeah, that's our next move. Crank right up. Let's throw it in forward. Oh yeah, look at all the water she's pushing around. That's forward, guys. She's pushing all kind of water. That's good. Back to neutral. And we're gonna go to reverse. Yeah, she's good. That's awesome, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna shut her down. Wow, I'm so stoked. All right, so now that we know the engine runs, that's very important, and I'm very happy. We got these plugs. So this is very important to make sure the boat doesn't sink. So we got these 2 plugs. One is for the back here, and one is for the little lav well that we have over here in the center. And you want that baby to be snug to where there's no water coming in. Oh yeah, she's tight. Now it did come with these 3 plugs, but as you can see, they're all dry rotted and they've lost their elasticity. So we'll probably be junking these guys right here. It's almost scary how good this is going. Nothing usually goes as planned. That's why I say that. We'll get our batteries hooked back up. Maybe clean some of that corrosion off first. Yeah. It's always good to have one of these multi-tools around, you know? You just never know what you're gonna need, and then it's like right there. Everything's right there. Come here, you. I think we're ready to make our commute to the boat launch, guys. I'm a little nervous, but at the same time, I'm excited. So we're gonna see if this baby floats. We're gonna see if the motor will pull us around. I heard that boat motors can run good in a situation like this, but once you actually put them under any kind of load, i.e. pushing an actual boat, then sometimes they can want to bog down and not really want to do what they need to do. And you would have to go back through the jetting and the carburetor and all that and make sure all that's good. But I'm ready to go to the launch. Let me grab this guy, make sure it doesn't fall out. We're gonna get all this situated, put the gas can down where it belongs, and hook her on up to the little truck. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, check this out. So the guy I bought the boat from gave me this little hitch. Somebody jackknifed a trailer on this truck, and it just kind of messed up the whole rear end on it. So that bumper was shifted over to the left, which made it kind of awkward while pulling different things, my kayak trailer as well as the boat. But it came with this hitch, and amazingly it was for a 93 Nissan, and it hooked right up. Check that out. So all is well there. Ed, I appreciate you. You're awesome. We're gonna take this guy to the water. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are here at Ruby's Fish Camp. So this will be my first time launching here. I wanted to launch over at Seminole Landing, but unfortunately it took some damage during Hurricane Sally, and they have that launch shut down. What's incredible is that I just pulled up. I'm just waiting to put my boat in. And I've already been approached by 2 subscribers who've recognized me from the channel. So that's awesome. I appreciate all the love and support. Anyways, we're gonna drop this thing in, try and get out of the way, and I'll see you guys on the water. Let's go. All right, guys, we are on the water. And I'm gonna just get away from the launch here so I don't look all crazy. Don't do me like that, baby. All right, guys, this is gonna be our view for a little while. Got our little 2-stroke back there just kicking away. Check her out. Still gotta warm up. Everything looks good so far. I gotta tell you, there were some funny guys at that launch. I didn't want to launch somewhere with a lot of people around because this is my first go. And you know, there's a little bit of nervousness there. But the only thing I forgot was my safety lanyard. And she's still attached back there. We're running now, and we're in the water. Those guys were like, man, did you catch your limit already? And I told them, I'm not that good. Maybe we can get a little more experience now that we got our boat. Woo, look at that wake, son. We are rolling. Rolling. In the words of Richard Gene, the fishing machine, woo! think I'm gonna go ahead and kill it and do some safety checks. So our plug is holding good there. We're gonna check this one in the little bait well. And there's a little bit of water in there, but I think that was from rain. So yeah, we should be good. All right, I'm gonna try and sort some stuff out, and we're gonna try and fish some of this stuff right here. So the river's still high from Hurricane Sally. It's a mess as well because there's a lot of new down trees and stuff like that. I've never fished here, but we're gonna get on the trolling motor and we're gonna start putting around, and we're gonna flip some stuff under some of this timber and see what we can do. Let's go. See if we can't put our first fish on the boat, guys. How awesome would that be to put our first fish in the boat? First, let's take a selfie. Dude, I'm so excited. We're out here, boys. Shee-wee. So you get up on the seat like this, and then you just work the trolling motor, I guess. Unbelievable. We're really out here. Somebody's got them a line right there. Gonna flip this right over here on this tree. Ooh, fish just bust over there. We're gonna go over there. This is so awesome, dude. Can't believe we're out here. See if we can flip something right up on there. Here we are, out here with nature. Doing what we love to do. Oh my God, I got my first fish. Oh my God, I got my first fish, guys. Holy crap, dude, are you kidding? That took all of 2 minutes. Oh my God. What is going on in the world? Look at this little guy, bro. So healthy and fat, look at him. Oh man, it's official, boys. We landed our first fish in the John boat. Woo! Yes, it's not huge, it's not any size at all, probably 10, 11 inches, but still, the first fish in the John boat in less than 2 minutes being on the water. Wow, let's get back to it, man. Let's let this guy go. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being on the channel, bro. I won't forget you. Let's get him back. What? Full backflip. This dude. Yes. Yes, the energy, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and we're gonna keep the content coming. Let's see if we can catch some more. That little guy did a backflip for us. First fish in the boat. Let's go. Unbelievable. Well, if you guys are wondering what I'm using, this is a crack and crawl by Guggen Baits, and it's in a watermelon red. This water is pretty dirty. It's kind of a natural color, but it's still dark enough to where you know, fish can see it in this darker water. So all I'm doing is flipping it up here on the bank and then just slow dragging it, giving those fish time to actually see it. I think I got a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight on there, and that black tungsten weight is a really nice weight to use. They're super expensive, but the black, it just somehow conceals better than the lead does, and it's also heavier, so they're really good to fish with. I know all the pros use them. Anybody who's a angler and knows what they're doing will use them, but they are really, really expensive. But there seems to be like a shelf right here because you got these lilies growing up. There has to be like a shallow shelf. And anytime the water comes up or after a good rain, fish will make their way onto new territory. They'll go and sit on those shelves looking for bait fish, trying to seek refuge. So we were able to get that one little bass. Maybe there's some more hanging out over here. I hope that's not a bad sign that I already caught a fish off of my boat, because it could put us on a long dry spell. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be really, really unhappy. Talk to me, baby, talk to me. Oh man, she moves. All right, guys. Well, she runs excellent. I'm super stoked about how she runs, and couldn't be more happy, really. I got a lot of plans for this boat. The main thing I want to do is add a front deck. So I want to put a front deck out here and just make it to where I can walk all over there, walk all over the deck and cast off of it. So it's a casting deck essentially, but that whole spot right there will be a floorboard, and it'll have space underneath for if I want to store stuff under there, which I will. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for other stuff that's going to be happening on the channel as far as fishing goes. I don't know if I'm going to do like a DIY video. There's a million of those on YouTube, and I'll probably just copy off of somebody else's. But I'm really excited about the boat. We actually came out, landed our first little dink on the boat, and I couldn't be more happy, man. Everything's kind of falling into place, if you want to put it like that. But yeah, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, and I appreciate you guys watching the content that I put out, because you know, sometimes it's just something that I'm gonna do anyways, and I just feel like I should record it and share it with you guys. So thank you again. I can't thank you enough. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe. There's gonna be plenty more exciting content to come around. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming along the journey with me today. I'm Vitamin D for Vitamin D TV, and I'm out. See you next time. And it should spit water back out this way some way. So back out this. Okay, we have a safety switch here. I bought a safety switch. I bought the key for the tassel, the thing. Yeah, we're gonna get that.